Here we go. Pace car has the pit road, and the 2020 Xfinity Series finale at Phoenix is underway. Here we go. Already dive into the apron. Oh yeah, I've heard of Brendan Littell. Yeah, I've heard. Isn't Littell a Joey Gunner fan? Because I heard somewhere that he is. Just wanted to be. Oh yeah, exactly. And look at Cindric go to the apron.
What's the advantage, Jeff, of going down there on the apron?
So right now they're just trying to make the shortest way around the racetrack. If you see Chase Briscoe making his top lane work,
and I also discovered that East in 2019 as well. All right, good start, good start. Wow, caution already.
Zero is stopped on the racetrack.
Jeffrey Earnhardt.
See some damage to the
Yeah, he got some damage.
hanging off. Obviously, pretty heavy contact right front as well.
Is it me, guys?
That's over on the back stretch.
But Jeffrey Earnhardt needs a good ride.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, can someone put Jeffrey Earnhardt in a top tier ride in Xfinity for once?
That's due to Dale Earnhardt Jr.
It stumbled twice and died, so I have to see a replay, Jeff. Maybe the car died, somebody get into it. Let's take a look exactly what happened.
What happened?
See, way in the back,
oh.
Yeah, that's what happened. Car just slowed
like
down. He said he stumbled and then shut off. I think that's a 74 Bailey Curry that ran into it. It was hard to tell from that angle, but you don't expect the car to just shut off right there in the straightaway. Nowhere to go.
Wow.
Quick caution happens, which means
already unbelievable. Oh. Oh my God, we got a multi-car wreck. It's McLaughlin, Binsham, Mills, and is that? Oh, it's Donald Teague.
In the very front of the pack.
Wow.
Noah Gragson was trying to get into a spot. He slid up in front of everybody and checked the entire lineup. I don't know if that.
Wow, didn't see that coming.
Went all the way back and caused this wreck, but Noah trying to get into that top lane really slowed everybody up.
You see the AMR safety team on the track right away. The 93 of CJ McLaughlin still stopped.
Oh, that's Yaley, never mind.
And Donald Teach in the 90 from Quebec, Canada. Just his second start in the Xfinity Series this season. His last race was the last race in Martinsville. Take another look at what happened.
So you mentioned the 9 at Gregson was the car you were looking at about trying to slide the line. That's that silver and black with the orange 9, kind of middle right there.
So it was JJ Yaley,
right here, everything
61,
is fine. You can see the bottom is not working, but if
Mills,
we continue
and
on all the
Donald
way
Teague.
to the next time they run
Donald
through
Teague, he's from
1 and
Canada
2,
as well.
is when he just did a slide job, right?
4-car wreck involving the back
in asphalt
marker.
racing, just trying to make your line, get a spot. You can see where he's stuck on the bottom right there, back of the screen, right, very back of the screen, losing spots on the bottom. He drives deep in the corner.
Oh, that's oh my God! Donald Teague hit hard. Wow, look at that.
We saw there. Cars around.
Well, this race is going to be a show.
Drivers now have to choose
wow.
Either the high line or the low line.
All right, coming to the green.
And back through the restart zone. Coming up on
11 laps to go in stage 1. Green flag. First thing they do is drop below the apron.
Every time. Hold my breath as they go down to turn 1. I can't believe they work it out as often as they do.
Allgaier's going to slide up into second ahead of the 22.
Allgaier's going to get ahead.
So now Cindric back there in third, 3 wide for the 6th position.
Yeah, at the top of that 3 wide, Justin Haley won the championship 4s. We're right on board with Cindric right there. Look at this 3 wide. You mentioned it. 2 on the racetrack. Well, now might be 1. Harrison Burton all the way at the bottom. That shortcut will let the 20 of Harrison Burton be the first to the corner, but the top lane would work for the 11 of Haley. He'll carry the momentum on corner exit. It's amazing how well this top lane is working. Between last night's truck race and today, this is how much it's switched. This bottom was by far the way to go. Now it's the top.
Putting the filter.
One of the other things that comes into play
breakaway up at the front.
for the championship,
9 laps
points
to go.
don't matter. So there won't be any points given at the end of stage 1 or stage 2. All that matters is you finish in front of the other competitors.
We talked with Austin Cindric this week, and he said something very interesting. He goes, I am so sick of points racing. I've been points racing to make it to this race. He said last week was nerve-wracking because of the points. He was refreshed that was the system. I thought it was in.
Exit.
Wait, hold on.
As we see, complete the pass on Briscoe.
Oh, Allgaier's gonna get the lead.
Sliding around for Justin Allgaier as he's able to handle it, but did it leave an opening? No. Cindric can't get into that opening.
Yeah, I remember.
All three of the top 3 running up in that traction compound.
He won like
And now
3 in a
Cindric
row
moving
and
and
that
run on the
was it.
7th.
I think you're riding along with this Verizon cam. I think you're riding on with the fastest race car. He just hasn't been able to get track position. Restarts haven't worked out for him, but I think this 22 car is the fastest race car on the racetrack.
Patience. Isn't that what he said, Jeff? I was shocked at the maturity of Austin Cindric, the driver of the 22, who's only 22 years old. After he had that comment about points racing and all that, he said, you know what? I know it's a 200-lap race. It may seem short, but I have a lot of confidence that I can be patient. I know how these races unfold. I can be patient in stage 1, patient in stage 2. He knows he has that 110-lap final stage. And here he is in 3rd, Jeff, which I agree with you, one of the fastest race cars. But being very patient with Allgaier, picking and choosing his time.
And Steve, Austin agreed with Jeff because we're about 6 laps to go here in stage 1. The only thing he said on the radio was pretty good piece, eh, Wilson? Referencing the position by Wilson in this car is very fast.
Let's go.
You see Chase Briscoe all of these big cars, Jeff, they're using that traction compound. Right now, as we come to the stage 1, the traction compound on the track, that darker surface.
Give Cindric a second.
Trying to get around the 7th car for 2nd place. So how do you manage your car if you have that traction compound? It's good now. It may not be that good at the end of the race. Well, you do exactly what Austin Cindric did right there. He made the move on Allgaier. Then he did that slide job and got that outside lane. Now, even though he didn't clear Justin, now he has the preferred lane. Now he just has to stay side by side with him, right? And now he has the advantage. So that move into turn 1, it looked like he gained the spot, right? He got really slow in the middle. Allgaier crossed him over. But what it did was it gave the preferred lane in 1 and 2, and that's when he made the pass.
Basically, Jeff, what you're saying is the pass doesn't happen at one end of the racetrack. It takes an entire lap.
The
One
position,
end, you get where you want, and then the other end, you basically finish the pass.
is that right? That's right. It's a battle for the position. And the position is to get on the outside of that guy. Even if it slows you down for that lap, it just takes the position away from him and gives you the preferred one.
Top 3 championship 4 competitors running 1, 2, and 3.
2
Chase
to go.
Briscoe,
It's our
Austin Cindric, and Justin Allgaier.
So now as we come to 2 to go, set the stage for these 3 cars. At 98 at Briscoe, he's been leading, feels pretty good about his car. His crew chief's going to have to let him know what kind of speed he sees out of the 22, so they make the type of adjustments size-wise that they need. The 7 of Allgaier, the advantage to him.
Cindric is
Right now, he looks out the window and goes, I know I'm not as good as those 2. Let's start making adjustments. We're only going to have 2 or 3 shots.
Oh, that's right.
Probably the biggest challenge will be for the 22 that has the best car. If they have the best, Jeff, are they willing to
Final
adjust
lap,
on it to keep up with the racetrack? Only time would tell. One more lap in this thing.
Briscoe's been dominant in stage 1, 37.
Cindric's all over the
Of the
back bump.
44 laps have been led by
Oh.
Briscoe. Can he lead the
Oh my
last
gosh,
one?
here comes the 22. He's going to the inside.
Trying to
He's
steal
gonna do a last lap
the
pass
way
on him for the.
Really slow car. in front
Oh
of
my
him.
God, 3 wide.
through the
Come
middle.
to the
And
line.
on the high side, momentum pays off.
Briscoe got it. Oh my God, he passed him back. Wow. I didn't think Briscoe would get back to him, but okay, never mind
Season
then.
8 in the playoffs.
I'll talk about
already.
catching a lap car in perfect
Both of
timing.
those number the most of any
Gibbs
of the
cars,
series
8th through
drivers.
10th.
So Chase
Wow.
Briscoe,
NASCAR sets a gear ratio.
Got a battle for the lead here
Sets an oval that still allows
between
the driver
the
to
7
shift.
and the
You see
22.
right now, Cindric's had enough. Still very disciplined driving in the corner. Did not overdrive.
Allgaier going, huh?
Additional line down in 3 and 4.
Oh, caution!
and a caution has come out. Smoke.
Wow.
Tommy Joe Martins again. He was up front it stayed on the
Yeah, I miss
racetrack
Casey
for
Mears.
that most recent restart, but now smoke rolling out
Wow.
from behind
Well,
the fourth
there went
car.
his engine.
Has come out,
Rip.
and there you hear it, straight to the garage. Engine has expired on that one.
Just a quick cleanup as well. A driver we haven't seen up front today that perhaps we thought would run inside the top 10. Daniel Hemrick, driving the 8 out of Junior Motorsports, currently 6 laps down. Had to go behind pit wall early. They changed the carburetor on that car. So if you don't hear Daniel Hemrick's name, he's not out of the race, but 6 laps down because of a mechanical issue. I'm going to tell you, that 8 car has some bad luck. Yeah. Bad luck. It doesn't matter the driver. They have a variety of drivers in it, and it seems like they just can't get anything to go their way.
Here's the slide job from earlier. Watch this.
Absolutely sliding in front of the 9 car of Noah.
Damn, that was close. Holy.
Right, so right here, Noah Gregson has a choice to make. I can run in the back of him or I can cross him over. Tries to cross him over.
Close call right there.
But Briscoe now has the spot. Those are the moves that we're going to see on
Wow.
You want to make some adjustments, but also
Alright,
keep that in
5
mind.
laps to
We
go
don't
in
know how that final
stage
stage is going to
2.
play out. It looks to me like Allgaier fires off the best, then maybe falls off a little bit too much.
Kamikaze will be triggered.
Guys, as we look at Austin Cindric leading this race, think about how prepared that 22 team led by Brian Wilson showed up to this race. They didn't make a single adjustment on that 22 car under the first stop, and obviously Austin Cindric very happy on the race car, just a tick snug on the exit corners, but getting all the way to lead and showing the speed right now in that 22. Great preparation, no practice, no qualifying in this race on that 22 team.
Ready to go. And something's
So
wrong with
many
that
options, you
39
mentioned that
car.
word earlier at this racetrack. We're seeing Chase Briscoe trying to find an option to get around the 7 of Justin Allgaier. Allgaier coming in, I think everyone pointed the finger at the 7, saying he's going to be the favorite if he makes it to Phoenix when the playoffs started. And now Allgaier looks like he's fighting just to stay a part of the top 2. As things have picked up for Austin Cindric, and Chase Briscoe is running some great laps as well, running in that 3rd position.
Not sure.
Briscoe's car just looks too loose to me. Back of the
2
car,
to go.
always
Pits are
around
closed.
on it. Cannot
Yep,
lean on it the way
Cindric's
he needs
gone.
to. Gonna have to get that car tightened up. So right along with him, the Hunt Brothers Pizza Cam. Do that downshift.
Final lap, stage 2.
Alright, so as expected, no shift to that end of the racetrack. Jeff just down here in 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Gosh,
And
no,
3 and
no,
4.
you know,
Cindric is going to win stage
you know,
number
you were saying
2.
it's not been one race. I mean, we've been out here a little bit.
Allgaier, Briscoe, Jones, Gregson, Annette, Haley, Burton.
Cindric is going to win it. Allgaier,
Who else?
Briscoe, Jones, and Gregson are
Oh,
in the
ooh,
top
Clemens,
5.
Snyder, top 10. Awesome.
Gaining
On to the
points.
final stage now.
Just
It's going to be
matters
fun.
finish, and
Well,
Austin Cindric
this
and
changes
Allgaier
everything.
were on the lead lap, but there are quite a few that are a lap down.
So, Rick,
Well,
we
it's like
talk a lot about
the
multi-core
graph just hit
organizations.
the wall.
And Chastain running long.
About time we got
It's
in
kept
yellow.
his own teammate Justin Haley a lap down at this point. So I know they're running their own races, but you mentioned it. Cindric and Allgaier are on the lead lap. There's only going to be 6 cars on the lead lap. Now some can take the free pass. There's going to be a wave around. We'll have to get to scoring after we see what happens here. But Chastain's the leader, and because of that lead and that 14-second advantage he had over Annette, he had the other 2 championship competitors of Briscoe and Haley trapped a lap down.
And Briscoe was in position to get the free pass. He was the first car scored a lap down.
Which is great, but he's going to have to restart now at the tail end of the longest line with 29 laps to go. So, just would be frustrated.
What happened to the 08?
Here's the reason for the caution. There's Joe Gaff Jr. up here.
Yeah, this is coming off turn 2. He makes heavy contact with
Oh,
the wall.
wow.
Then he tries to continue, does the right thing, because remember, he's past pit road entry. He
Oh.
comes down in 3 and 4, hits the wall, and look at everything blowing off the back of the car with as high as the
Where's
group
Corbin
is.
Forster
NASCAR has
winning?
no choice but throw a caution. And this is just a huge
Well,
opportunity for
on to the
Cindric
restart
and
now.
Allgaier's
This race, we know the 7 is better on the short.
All right.
Can he get by?
Here we go.
Does he have enough to get
23 to
past the
go.
10 and the 22 on this restart? It
Wow, Chastain found himself in the front row.
Restart time.
What are we
Great
gonna do?
by 7. He is on the 10's bumper. Where's he gonna go? 3
You
wide
can go
through the
middle,
Will he
bottom,
turn left?
top.
Get up behind
Damn,
the
Chastain.
Look at the 10. Ross Chastain up front. Hasn't won all year long. Now, fighting for the
Wow,
lead.
Chastain's
here in
gonna
Phoenix.
fight. Yep, there he
Game
goes.
on right here.
Yep, that's the
Cindric
last
overdrives
one.
the corner to make the pass. But look how good the 7 is. All the way to the quarter panel.
Oh my god, he almost
As they go to
door
turn
slammed
on
the
for the
22.
lead. Allgaier on the inside.
Allgaier,
Cindric pitched him off
Cindric
big
side by
time.
side.
Ran down there on his quarter panel. Took all the space
Oh
away
boy.
from him.
Oh, the gloves are off.
Swing at him.
Gloves are
They got a swing.
better
Yeah,
run.
well, what would they do? They all basically avoided the question. No one really answered it. Well, here
Where
we
is
are.
the
22
98?
laps to go. They're going to answer the question now. Rick Allgaier's going to have to show us what he's willing to do for a championship.
We'll see what this swing is like for Allgaier. Coming up on the final 20 laps.
20 to go now.
Allgaier with a big run up high.
I'm not sure if you
All right, 7 laps to go now.
You're looking for some sort of hiccup, a
Things
mistake
can
out of the
still
22
happen.
if he gets to traffic.
Parker
Allgaier's
mentioned
still
family.
within range.
Austin's dad is the president of Team Penske. And Austin has said that if he is able to win the championship, who's going to be most excited? He said, my mom. My mom's going to be the most excited. Megan has been to every race. She's the boots on the ground, is what he said. She's taken him to all different forms of racing, whereas Dad's been pretty busy. I mean, when you're the president of Team Penske, you got a lot of things going on. His mom is going to be the most excited for him if he's able to hold on for 6 more laps.
Incredible racing family. Think about this. His grandfather, Jim Truden, won the 1986 Indy 500 as an owner. Bobby Rahal driving the race car.
Time to go.
Incredible racing family.
Cindric now the 1.2-second lead as the laps continue to wind down on his first championship. We mentioned
And
he's going
Chastain's
to go
still
cup
holding
racing,
out
but it's not going to
third.
be next year. He's already been tagged to be the driver of the 21 for Wood Brothers Racing in the Cup Series, but not until 2022. At the Benedetto, will stay in the 21 next year. So another year of experience for Austin Cindric. And right now, this is something great on his resume if he can hang on.
I mentioned the spotter, Coleman Presley, also spots for Brad Keselowski. He'll have another shot again tomorrow. Pit crew, the same thing. This is Brad Keselowski's pit crew. So they got a little taste of the championship pressure today. They'll be able to carry that forward till
Stan
tomorrow. So
Mullis
Team
coming in
Penske
pit room.
using all of their assets to try to secure up a couple championships 3 laps away from their first. We'll see if Cindric
Here we
can
go.
work through this lap traffic.
Briscoe is
Oh no!
3 and 4.
Briscoe's crashed.
There'll be another restart
Oh,
before the
my.
championship is determined.
Oh, they're just never over, are they?
Wow, Briscoe crashed hard.
Briscoe seeing his championship hopes running in 5th.
Wow.
He's been loose all day, right? I mean, trying to will that car around here.
Briscoe's
Let's
gracious
see the
too
replay
hard.
and see what happened exactly. Seems like nobody's around him. I guess it just gets a little free here.
Yep, the tire went down.
Pushing for
And
speed,
around
trying to
he
find
went.
something that just hasn't been there all
Wow.
So now we have to flip the pressure.
Oh my
I
god.
think Jason Burnett knows what
What
he's
the
going to do. He put his
hell?
last set of tires on. That's the crew chief for Justin Allgaier. The question is, what does the crew chief for Cindric do? Look at just the amazement. Unbelievable for the pit crew. And the reason I say that is he has a new set of tires. Last night, the championship leader stayed out. Tires beat him, lost the championship that way. This is a view from the 98. You see all the smoke.
Steve, there's 10 cars on the lead lap. So does that make your decision easier to come to pit road with only 10 cars, but you know you only have potentially 2 laps to get up front?
Well, here's the problem. Well, if everybody's going to pit who has tires, you see Allgaier and Chastain, no sets, everybody else is set on the lead lap. Well, if everybody's going to pit, well, yeah, you want to pit, well, bring new tires and restart in third. But what happens if the
Well,
Cindric makes the same
it's time for
decision
overtime now.
and say 4 or 5 guys
Well,
stay out? Because I'm telling you,
Here we go again.
They both have tires.
Alright, this is it.
We're in overtime.
Here we go. NASCAR overtime.
It'll be 2 laps to go.
Well, here we go.
Starts on the game. Allgaier up front.
And Chastain's gonna spin the tires. Yeah, it looks like he did.
Austin Cindric in the 22.
Come on, Allgaier.
Loves Chastain. Holding his
Oh
ground.
my God, there's.
Here comes Noah Gragson on the inside.
Oh my God, they're all coming.
Seven's got the 22 boxed in though, and his teammate is saving him. The 9's on the inside.
The 9's on the
22.
inside. Oh boy. Up, Allgaier's up high. Oh my God, they touch. They touch. White flag, 1 lap to go. Allgaier's got to try it again. Here they come. Gregson's sliding. Gregson's up. There goes all. Cindric to the inside. There he goes. They're 3 and 4. Austin Cindric is the NASCAR Xfinity champion for 2020. Wow. Oh my God.
I can't tell you how proud I am to be in this whole team, man. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you. How about that, guys?
Former road racer
Didn't see this
has
coming.
definitely graduated his talents to all facets
I
of
mean,
racing.
he was the
Now
regular
he
season
is a
champion, so.
He had control of the race before that final yellow.
Wow.
With the way the strategy worked out, he had to go back in traffic, and he found a way on a green-white checker to get control of the race again, not just to win the championship, but he won the race. Passed Noah Gragson in the last set of corners. Impressive drive. I feel awful for Justin Allgaier, Haley, Briscoe. So much emotion to come here with a chance, but someone has to win it. That's what sports are all about.
Allgaier was so close.
That was Austin.
That's awesome.
6-time the champion has won the final race of the season.
Wow.
This was his 100th start. Think about that.
100 starts, oh my God.
That flag that we just saw is going to be handed to the driver of the 22. Austin Cindric is now
My
the
heart's
Xfinity
beating right
Series
now.
champion.
Woo! What a race.
Tied Sam Hart earlier this year when he won 5 of 6 races. Think about the run he was on there and the company that he joined. Sam Hart, one of the greatest ever to get behind the wheel of an Xfinity car. Megan, it's time to celebrate. That is Austin Cindric's mom. He knew that she would be the most excited for him.
Wow. It's been a decade since Penske won their last Xfinity championship.
Hello, Bruno.
Well, I'm definitely getting the diapers for that one next year.
Here's holding that flag in his left hand. After start finish line.
All guys thinking he should have pulled in. Wow, what a burnout there.
Celebration of victory donuts at start finish line.
All guys is this close. Of course they're gonna make the broadcast for. They're gonna make one for Creed, they're gonna make one for Cindric, and for tomorrow.
Austin climbing out of the car.
Wow.
The crowd that's here lets him know what a show he just
You
put
can't
on.
blame Allgaier. He has every right to be pissed off.
2020 Xfinity Series champion, Austin Cindric. Kelly.
Yeah, I can't really blame Allgaier.
Austin Cindric is just gonna
Good job, Cindric. What a season this has been. Nice.